for today is that you will be able to explain energy transfer in a food web. Okay? So we're going to do a few different activities to help you be able to do that. So at the end of the lesson, you'll be able to demonstrate and show how energy transfers throughout a food web. You're welcome. On the smartboard, there's going to be a PowerPoint slide. There's going to be a picture. And what I want you to do with that picture is you're going to list as many producers, consumers, and decomposers that you can find in the picture. There you go. You have 5 minutes. And you can work in your table groups if you like to discuss and list as many producers, consumers, and decomposers that you can find in the picture. Or if you choose to work by yourself, that's fine as well. Make sure you put them in categories, like identify them as a producer, a consumer, or a decomposer. You have about 2 more minutes. You have about 30 seconds. Can someone here tell us what kind of, some of the maybe 3 producers that you found? What's your name?
Adrian.
Go ahead.
I found grass, trees, and bushes.
Grass, trees, bushes, and shrubs. Okay? Consumers. Anybody over this side?
Deer,
Okay.
squirrel,
Squirrels,
and birds.
birds. Okay. This side. Anybody tell me some of the decomposers you found? Mushrooms. Anybody find anything else?
Moss.
What?
Moss.
The moss. Okay. Moss can serve a couple purposes. Doesn't always have to be a decomposer. It can serve multiple purposes. It's a pioneer species in some areas, so it's not there to break down. It's there to create life at that particular moment. All right, that's good. So we did that. The next thing we're going to do is a food web card sort. Food web card sort. Can I get give me 5 groups of 4. 5 groups of 4. Get them moved. 5 groups of 4. Find a working space. Take everything I gave you, take it.
Oh, I know you can be in our group.
Here, both of y'all go right here. That'll work. Okay.
Yeah, the upper hand.
Just go right side. Hey, sometimes that's easier. All right, so let me have your attention, please. Thank you. You can move around. You can sit however you want to sit. Make it comfortable for you. Okay, so what we're going to do with this is you've been given a packet, and in that packet that you weren't supposed to open yet, you were given some cards. And on the outside of it, it gives you the biome in which these organisms belong. Okay? So what you're going to do with it is you're going to try to build the roles and relationships between these organisms. And you're going to lay them out first. You're going to card sort them and lay them out as what you think is a producer, a consumer, a decomposer. And then from there, we're going to try to build on that and create an actual food web between these organisms. Now, it's going to be on a real minor scale because you only have like 6 organisms. And you know in a food web, there's many more than 6 organisms, okay? So that's what we're going to do. And again, this should help us be able to explain how energy transfers in the food web and also the roles and relationships between the organisms in the food web. So we want to know what role producers play, what role consumers play and decomposers play, and then how they depend and interact with one another, okay? You will have a voice level of 1, which means that yes, you can talk to each other. We should not be yelling across the classroom, but we can definitely talk to each other while we do this. I'm going to give you a board, and on your board is where you're going to, and actually, you can just use the back side of it because some of them didn't wipe off so well. But on your board is where you're going to place your organisms first. And the first thing you're going to do is place them as whether you think they are producers, consumers, decomposers. Who has tongue grip?
We do.
Okay? Desert. So you can use the back side of it. Aquatic biomes. Savannah. I have savannah. And you have race. So you just turn it over and use the back side. So just turn it over and use the clean side of it. And you're going to organize your cards. Okay? So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to have, I'm going to give you about 3 minutes. I don't think it's going to take you 5 minutes. Y'all did really well with the bell work, so I don't think it's going to take you 5 minutes. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to sort your cards into groups of producers, consumers, and decomposers. Go.
Elijah, you have to come over here.
I was confused. I opened this and then the tundra.
This is a frozen
The tundra disappeared, but it's gone.
What's that? They eat that. Oh, you. And neither do. Oh yeah, they do. That was stupid. That was stupid. Okay, yeah, they do. Jaguar. Here. What is this? Those are the I think it's here connection. I feel like I like whatever. It sounds like a bacteria, and you know what bacteria sound like? Decomposing. Yeah. So, if we get it wrong, you're like,
All right, about 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Oh, what's wrong? You messed up?
Yes.
Okay.
You messed up. Your face got messed up.
oh, there's a camera right Look at the face. That's weird.
Oh my goodness, I know for a second I thought it was a duck. I was like, what is that?
You don't want it too wet, but it's wet erase so it doesn't wipe off super easy, but you just
For the most part. Just runner with this oxygen. Okay.
Oh yeah, look at the.
it's wet erase. You have to wet it to get it off. Well, that's those are dry erase ones. All right.
Really, my goodness.
Dead body.
All right. Listen up. Let me have your attention really quickly. Let me explain the next step. So what you're going to do is you're going to walk around. Okay, what you're going to do somewhat of a gallery walk type thing. And you're going to walk around, but you're only going to send one person from your group. One person from your group is going to go from group to group, and they're going to gather information and input from each group about what you believe to be the right order and the right arrows for who gives energy to whom and who receives energy from whom. They're going to gather that information. So each group is going to write on one Post-it note that you have on your thing that I just gave you, and they're just going to write down whether they think that you have it correct or whether they think that maybe there's something that you should change. You're not changing it at that time. You're just gathering information, gathering input from your classmates, okay? And then what you're going to do with that is as you go around, you're going to come back, make your way back around to your group, and you and your group members are going to look at the information that you've gathered, and you're going to decide whether something needs to be changed or maybe something doesn't need to be changed. Everything is fine. your decision in the end, okay? So the rest of the group members who are not going to other groups are giving input to the group member that comes to them from a different group. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Is anybody confused? Anybody need clarification or anything? All right, so pick a group member to delegate a group member to take your poster around to different groups and gather information. You got 30 seconds to delegate that person. Can I see that person standing with poster in hand? The person who's gonna walk around from group to group, standing with poster in hand. You have about 15 seconds left. Yeah, one group up here, we need to know who's gonna be who's gonna. There we go. All right. So when I say switch, that's when you're gonna walk around. We're gonna go around the room counterclockwise. Okay? Go around the room counterclockwise. So this group is gonna go there. This group is gonna travel this way, and we're gonna keep going around until you make it back to your room. And you probably only need about a minute to do this. Okay? 1 minute to do this. All right? Let's go. Switch. Take your poster with you and your sticky notes. Poster and sticky notes. To the next group. You're going to take the poster and sticky notes. So pick up the whole poster.
Bring it up with you.
Yes. That's the only way somebody can be able to give you information on it.
Just write the words on it. Bring it up with you.
Take the poster to the next group. Now, you give feedback about where they place their things. You got spider?
We can get spider.
No, it's a spider. It's just a crab.
You give feedback, right?
Well, like, are you supposed to write down the?
I have no idea what we can.
And reorganize and give feedback. There you go.
Okay, our arrows point to the thing that it gets energy from. The wolf gets energy from the hair.
So somebody, while you're discussing it, let somebody be writing down the feedback that you can take back to the group and they can make changes if they see fit.
And all the fun gifts.
So that looks like cactus and fungus.
Like put them in groups,
Let somebody be giving you feedback you can take back to your group.
so we can tell them.
They do it so 8 times fits.
Sharks, they don't need to go here. It's a decomposer. It's not a worm. Centipede is a worm. No, it's not. A centipede is a kind of worm. No, what does it eat? It eats dirt, and that's dirt. Yeah, that's here's one from animals. It doesn't eat plants, though. Am I saying it? Yeah.
All right.
It could. No, it doesn't. Yeah,
Wrapping it up in 5 seconds, we're going to switch.
Yeah, it does.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch.
Hi, Shannon.
That's all wrong. That's not it. What's wrong?
Alright, so
Like the coolest one.
Why are all of them underwater? Underwater.
yeah.
I thought that was like coral.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
This eats that.
Sure.
So it gives energy, receives energy,
Oh yeah, tap here.
receive energy from. They receive energy from. So when you say it, say
Jaguars eat elephants.
tap ears, receive energy from. There you go.
And the jaguar eats the tapir.
Whoa! Jaguar does what? The Jaguar what?
Like this.
Doodle a
That's a shame.
So we get this energy from there, right? So
Usually I thought it was supposed to go like this.
All right, in 5 seconds, we're going to
point
switch.
the arrow to
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Switch.
Some mummies.
Don't mess up.
I didn't know. Oh god. Hey, really good. So good. No, don't grab it. Cactus. Whoa. Just everything else like a rose.
Okay, the arrows are flying.
Why are you so nice?
Right. It's really good job. Good job.
Under.
Give me a pencil. You write good job. Give me a pencil. And they write great job. You're not writing good job, Alicia. Always reading the comment about what I say. Good job. Hey, you can't let it go. Or just like dead stuff.
I think it's a consumer.
You said 8. What did you
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch.
Here's your notes.
on the actual paper, the details.
Good. And this blank paper.
I know, because we didn't write it. I got an idea.
Wait, I want to put feedback in the
Shrub rules all. Oh my lord. Shrub. Jacob is so retarded. That's good. What you're doing yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's just with the jet. Like, out.
That's the point.
Looks like something just ate, like something.
Good job. I wrote my review.
All right. May I have your attention, please? Would anybody like to share something that they learned in this activity? Something that maybe you learned in this activity? Yes.
We got everything right, and so we realized that I was good at it. I was really good by
Okay.
I
Yes.
realized that we need to put a yin yang sun. Thank you for that.
Did you put a yin yang sun?
Yeah.
That's irreverence.
And it does what?
That's irreverence.
It provides sun energy.
Okay.
Harmony.
That's irreverence.
Anything else? Anybody learn anything about the placement or the relationship between the organisms? Yes.
I don't really know what a seed was and what it was. I was it was a consumer.
What is It's a consumer. Very good. Very good. All right. So on your table you have a card, and that card has A, B, C, and D on it. A and B on one side, C and D on the other side. I am going to show you some questions, and I want you to see if you can answer them. And all you're going to do is you're going to hold up the letter that you believe to be the right answer. Question 1. Which one of these objects is a producer? Just hold it up, whatever one you think it is.
Ow. You have to fold it.
Okay? Producer.
Producer.
Call it out. Which one is a producer? C, the plant. All right, hold up your card. Which one of these objects do you believe to be a consumer?
It's the rock.
You just holding up the card. Okay? And the answer is? Very good. Which one of these do you believe to be a decomposer? And the answer is? D. D, mushrooms. Very good. Fungi. Number 4. Which picture below is a food web? Okay? And the answer is? B. Very good. Which one is a food chain? And the answer is? A. Good job. So, you can put that card down. Grab the other card. CF cards. True or false? I can explain the relationship that a producer, consumer, and decomposer have with each other in a food web. I can explain the relationship that a producer, consumer, and decomposer have in a food web. Okay, good job. I can explain how energy is transferred between organisms in a food web.